If you're a regular viewer of this program, or even if you're a part-time viewer of the program, you probably know this guy beside me because he's been a regular feature, Mr. Jake Burridge. And this is an appropriate day because this is December 7th, Pearl Harbor. And we're going to talk to Mr. Burridge about his exploits and service in World War II as a Seabee.
Seabee.
How'd you get to go in the Navy?
What?
How'd you get to go in the Navy?
Well, I don't know. I went to the Navy was on the water.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on the ocean.
All right.
And I was.
Well, you were under it too, but as a diver, right?
As a diver. When I joined the Navy, I got to be a deep sea diver. Went to school.
What was the school?
Outside of San Francisco. It was a Navy diving school.
So you go through a training. What'd that suit weigh? Probably 3 times what you weighed at the time, right?
Yeah. That full gear weighed 300 pounds.
Good grief, is that right?
Full hat and lead shoes. It all weighed 300 pounds.
What's it like moving when you're down on the bottom?
On the bottom was no problem. Don't forget, when you're in water, you have air.
Yeah, yeah.
And more than once I blew myself up. You know, I'd go down the descending line.
Yeah.
And coming up, I'd check the air and slide up on the descending line.
Is that because of your hot air, or is that just?
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. You went to the Far East, right? The Pacific.
In the Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started in the Aleutians. Outside of going to a few lower islands, I was mostly in the Aleutians.
Okay.
And during the war.
So what did you do though for activities? I mean, what was primarily involved in?
The first thing they did was get up in the Aleutians. They gave me a rifle, and I was a deep sea diver. They gave me a rifle, and go ashore.
That has something to do with military intelligence, right?
They went ashore, and I said, "What do I do? You shoot any man you see."
Oh boy.
That's what they told me.
Yeah.
And so 3 of us went ashore looking for Japs. In those days, Japs they're part of our outfit now.
Yeah.
But we went there to shoot Japs.
Wow.
And fortunately, we didn't see any. If we had seen them, we would have shot them.
You had some activities though with Japanese mines, didn't you? What, locating them or detonating them, or?
There were a few Japanese mines that we located. They were ashore, and I think we gave them to the Army, and
Good.
they came over. They detonated.
Okay, all right. That's pretty dangerous work. I mean, that's.
Well, I guess it was, but we had to find them. That was.
That's true. That's true.
That was a dangerous job finding them.
No, I don't know if you remember this. You once upon a time, we were having a conversation. You told me that you guys were in some small lagoon or harbor, and you did detonate a mine.
Yeah.
And the benefit of it was that you had a huge fish fry because you killed all the fish in the lagoon, and you guys were barbecuing.
We did underwater blasting.
Yeah.
And would throw a charge over the side and fire it, and fish came. Oh man, I can tell you all over. So we'd scoop up the fish and go ashore and throw them at the natives. And you see those natives fighting for the fish. Oh.
I got to tell you something. We a couple of weeks ago, I had a group from the Council on Aging of veterans. Then we had a private tour of old Ironsides in Charlestown, and we had some spiffy Navy ensign. He was a good guy, and he got going about the Seabees, and he said the oldest living Seabee lives in Rhode Island. And I said, wait a minute there, Edson. We brought up your name, and he stood corrected, but I think he gave us a better tour after that. Weren't you honored recently
Yeah.
at Fenway Park?
Yeah.
They had representatives,
Yep.
75th anniversary of the Seabees? Or
Yeah, there's the 3B anniversary,
okay.
and this fellow from Ipswich set it all up.
Uh-huh.
We went into Boston, into Fenway Park, and we toured Fenway Park upstairs in the Fenway Park building, everything.
Wow.
Had quite a
Cool.
quite a show,
Cool.
really.
I wish I had made that.
I was supposed to get my picture taken in front of the pitching mound.
Oh, okay.
So I started saying, "Hey, Jake, come on. I said, "For Christ's sake, take your time." "Well, stand up." I said, "Okay." So I stood up there. Took my picture standing up. I said, "Good."
Beautiful.
Oh, no.
You didn't throw in the first pitch, did you? They should have had you do that.
Hey, if I got out there, I'd throw the ball. But, no,
Well, I think that was quite an honor, Jake.
it was.
Jake represented the World War II service. They had a guy from Vietnam, Korea, I think, too. Yeah, that's something. I'm glad that came to pass. But anyhow, so.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We'll let you get back to your breakfast there, okay? I don't want it to get cold. And
Don't worry about it.
all right, I want to thank you, man.
Okay.
Always a treat to have you on here.